What's going on, everyone? Harris Rubenstein here for NBA Weekly. While free agency as a whole has started to die down, the Celtics are in plenty of headlines right now, and there are a ton of rumors for us to go through. First things first, we got to talk about Marcus Smart and his situation right now with the Boston Celtics. So it was reported yesterday that Marcus Smart is, quote, hurt and disgusted. Not just hurt and disgusted with how talks have gone so far. And apparently the Celtics haven't spoken to Marcus Smart all free agency. No offers, no potential bargaining, nothing. They gave him the qualifying offer and haven't spoken to him since. But this is really strange, isn't it? Because the last time you saw me here talking about the Celtics, I had reported that the Celtics and Marcus Smart were getting along just fine and that talks were progressing nicely. So, look, I understand that you want always the most recent report, but we have one report for each right now. One good and one bad. So make up your own opinions. Do you guys think that Marcus Smart is going to get his deal? How much would you pay Marcus Smart on a contract? Let me know in the comments section. I still think that $13 to $14 million number is right there. I think that's perfect. I think a 4-year, $48 million contract for Marcus Smart would be primo. Maybe give it a $50 mil on it just to round it up to an even number to make him happy. But for now, I would say that Marcus Smart and the Celtics, I don't think they're on these crazy, extreme ends of close to a deal or hating each other. I think they're somewhere right in the middle, and maybe the Smart camp is trying to get things to flow their way. All right, let's get to our next rumor here. The Celtics are not including Jaylen Brown in any trade. Doesn't matter if it's Kawhi Leonard. It doesn't matter if it's for Anthony Davis. It doesn't matter if they're trying to trade for me. Jaylen Brown is not involved in that trade talk, which isn't a huge surprise, seeing as earlier in the week, we also told you that the Celtics won't trade any of their top 5 players, which Jaylen Brown is obviously a part of, given what their starting lineup is going to look like for next season. If you had to ask me, I would say that a Kawhi trade to the Celtics has a 0% chance of happening. And honestly, always had a 0% chance of happening because the Celtics were never going to trade either Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum for Kawhi Leonard. But you check out the Celtics starting 5 for next season. Kyrie, Jaylen Brown, Gordon Hayward, Jason Tatum, Al Horford. You'll notice we don't have Marcus Smart on the bench because he's not on the team as of right now. He doesn't have a full-time contract. But look, I think with this Celtics team, with what we'll see next season, this lineup is so stacked, there is no reason at all for the Celtics to make a big-time move. Just keep your guys and see what they can do next season. I really think the Celtics are the only team in the NBA right now with the potential to take down the Golden State Warriors. So we've heard a lot about Kyrie Irving this offseason, maybe interested in the Knicks or teaming up with Jimmy Butler. But through all of that, the Celtics are still confident that they are going to re-sign Kyrie Irving next offseason. So the question has been brought up a lot, again, like I said, due to the chatter that he wants to team up with Jimmy Butler. But I would still say, and multiple reports say as well, it is more likely than not that the Celtics will re-sign Kyrie Irving. The reason he didn't re-sign this offseason was because, again, he'd be losing out on another year of his deal and at least $30 to $40 million. So if you're Kyrie Irving, you wait out the year, maybe you make it to the finals, and then you sign a huge contract at the end of next season. There's no reason for him to sign anything right now. It makes all the sense in the world for him to wait, get his money, and have a good season. Let's have a little old friend alert, a little bit anti-Celtics, still Celtics, whatever you want to call it in terms of rumors. But Isiah Thomas may have found a home at last, and it seems the Orlando Magic are going to be the team for him. They are currently negotiating a one-term deal to get him on the team. Look, this would be a great landing spot for Isiah Thomas. It gives him a chance to start. He'll put up a ton of points. He'll be a part of a good young team with Mo Bamba and Aaron Gordon, Jonathan Isaac, and a couple nice shooters around him. At this point for Isiah Thomas, he just needs to find a springboard into next offseason when there's going to be a lot more money that opens up. I think he also just needs one full healthy season to really prove to people that he can still play basketball at a high level while recovering from that hip injury. He had a really, really good half a season with the Lakers. I think one more full good season will get him the money that he so deserves. But that's going to do it for me today. You can follow me on Twitter at SportsDean for all of your Celtics news and updates, and subscribe to us here on Chat Sports so you can get a notification whenever we got some fresh Celtics content for you. We'll see you guys next time. Adios.